14th question. Okay. Solve this. Yeah, you have to solve and find your answer for x. Here you can see the denominators are not same. So we have to equalize the denominators. For that, I'll multiply the first denominator by number 4. Okay. I have to get the equivalent fraction for this fraction, because for the second fraction, here you can see the denominator is 4x now. So I have to convert my first denominator also as 4x. For that, I'll multiply that fraction by 4 to get the equivalent fraction. So 4 upon 4x minus 3 upon 4x equals to 3 upon 8. Then 4x, 4x, we will keep the common denominator. 4 minus 3 is 1 equals to 3 upon 8. Then I'll multiply, cross multiply the values. Okay, here this is the denominator. We have to multiply this by here and this 4x into this 3. So 1 8s are 8, 3 4s are 12x. 12x. To get the x, you have to keep 8 as it is and move this 12. This 12 and x in multiplication relationship. When you take that to another side of this equation, that will become division. So 8 upon 12. 8 upon 12. When we simplify this furthermore, so 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12. So finally, your answer for x should be 2 upon 3. This is a fractional value. Okay, this is a fractional value. 2 upon 3 is the answer for your x. Yeah. For the next one, that is number of a equals to 10. Number of a means this total circle. That is equals to 10. I'll write the 10 in the circle. That means the total equals to 10. Number of b equals to 5. Number of b equals to 5. That means this total circle contains 5. And number of a intersection b equals to 3. Okay, a intersection b means this common area. This is 3. This is 3. So, according to this picture, you can see this total circle. Total circle contains 10 elements. So, if the common area is 3, this is 7. This is 7. Similarly, this total circle contains 5 elements. Common area contains 3 elements. So, remaining 2. Remaining 2. No need to write anything. In your picture, you can note this. This totally 10. This is totally 5. So, the common area is 3. No? 10 minus 3. Remaining is 7. That means the summation of these elements will give you the total number. Total 10. Okay. Similarly, 3 plus 2, it's 1. Shaded region in the Venn diagram. How many elements in the shaded region? In shaded region, here it's 7, here it's 2. So totally 9 elements belong to this shaded region. Okay, very direct question. This is a direct question. Okay. Okay, let's see. In this picture, they were given, according to this data, we have to use our midpoint theorem. Before that, I'll give you an overview about the midpoint theorem. In midpoint theorem, okay, in midpoint theorem, when we connect midpoints of two sides, okay, in a triangle, when we connect midpoints of two sides, okay, midpoints of two sides, this length is half of the third side. This length should be half of the third side and parallel to the third side. Parallel to the third side. According to the midpoint theorem, when we connect midpoints of two sides of a triangle, the third side should be parallel and double of the length. Double of the length of this our construction line. This is our midpoint theorem. Okay, we will amplify that knowledge to this question. D, E, F are the respectively midpoint for A, B, AC and BC. Okay, these are midpoints. So, this one and this one equal, this one and this one equal. Similarly, this one and this one equal. Then AB 4 centimeters. AB totally 4 centimeters means this is 2 and this one also 2. Here we can use the midpoint theorem here. Okay, midpoint theorem here. That What it means? Okay, just think about these two sides. These two sides. Okay, midpoint of these. When we connect midpoint of these two sides, okay, these two sides, this one is parallel to this side, parallel to the third side of this triangle, parallel to the third side of this triangle, and half of its length, half of its length. These are two midpoints of each respective sides. When we connect these two points together, this side should be parallel with this and half of its length. So this total AB is 4 centimeter. No? So this EF, okay, EF, this one is 2 centimeter. This one is 2 centimeter. Similarly, AC, the total length of AC was given as 5. 5 means this is 2.5, this is 2.5. Okay. Now we will think this triangle separately. So for this, just think about this. Which triangle we have to consider here? Yes. We have to consider about this. Okay. These are two respective midpoints. When we connect these 2 points, okay, this one is parallel to the third side of this triangle. You have to think in different directions. Okay, these are two midpoints. When we connect these two lines, these should be parallel with the third side and half of its length. Half of its length means it's totally AC is 5 centimeters. No, so this one is, okay, this one is 2.5, half of this total length. Okay, half of this total length. So this should be 2.5. Then another data given, that is perimeter of triangle DEF is 7 centimeters. Perimeter is 7 centimeters. DEF perimeter is 7 centimeters. So here we already know this is 2 and this is 2.5. According to our midpoint theorem, that is 2 and 2.5. From 7, we have to subtract 2 plus 2.5 because we know the interior triangle's perimeter, that is 7 centimeters. No, we know two sides magnitudes 2 and 2.5. From the 7, we have to subtract 4.5. That will give you 2.5. 2.5 centimeters. This is the length of this side. 2.5 centimeter is the length of this DE side. But the question is asking, find the length of BC. Find the length of BC. As you can see here, okay, when we consider about this triangle, when we consider about this side of this triangle, each respective midpoints were connected. Okay, so this should be parallel with this and double. Okay, its half length 2.5. That means the total length should be double of 2.5. So the BC is double of 2.5. So 2.5 into 2, that is 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. Okay, I'll repeat it once more. First of all, we found, okay, if this is 4, according to midpoint theorem, this is 2. Okay, half of this, half of its length. Similarly, if this is 5, okay, this is 5, it should be 2.5 according to the midpoint theorem. Similarly, another data given, triangle DEF perimeter, that is 7 centimeters. So, from the 7, I subtracted the pre-existing two sides, 2 and 2.5, that will give you remaining as 2.5. So, this interior construction line is 2.5. Now we have to think the converse theorem of midpoint theorem. Converse theorem of midpoint theorem. The midpoints are connected. Okay. This length is half of the third side's length. This length 2.5 is half of this BC, half of the third side's length. So to get the BC, you should multiply 2.5 into 2 times. That will give you BC as 5 centimeters.